Hi guys and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you some of my favorite plants this spring. I feel like we have a pretty diverse selection. They are all Anthetheriums or Alocasias. We have variegated plants, we have non-variegated plants, we have pink plants, we have purple plants, dark skinny plants, and we have big round plants. So I feel like there's a little bit of everything, as long as you like Anthetheriums or Alocasias. My first favorite plant this spring is the Anthetherium forgetii narrow form. It's this very dark and minimally veined forgetii. I don't even know if it's a forgetii hybrid or if it's just some weird little mutation. I found it at a Botanica plant market last year, and I don't know, it's just growing so well. It's so pretty. The leaves are super dark and velvety and kind of long. It has a closed sinus like a forgetii, but it has just these super skinny pinstripe-like veins that are really minimal, but yet so pretty, and the leaves are super shiny. And I've been just really enjoying how this one looks. It just had such a glow up since I had it. We did lose 1 or 2 leaves when I transferred it to pon. It actually came in pon when I bought it, but back then I didn't grow any of my Anthetheriums in pon. So I had it in soil at first, but now I've been kind of experimenting with pon more since I had so much success with my Alocasia. So I tried to put some of my Anthetheriums in pon, and this guy really likes it. Ever since I did it, it has been growing like crazy. It has amazing roots in here. I don't know if you guys can see. I will show you some close-up footage. Such a great forgetii. I love a good weird little forgetii hybrid or mutation or something. This one has definitely been making me really happy. Then next I have this Alocasia Simpo albo. I've had it for, I don't know, maybe 4 months or something, and I don't know if you guys can even see me behind it. It used to be a tiny little plant and now it's just this gigantic bush. It has a bit more variegation than I would like it to have, but honestly I think it's gonna be fine. The new leaf seems to have a nice balance of green and white as far as I can tell, and the super white leaves have been holding on so far. I'm really excited to see how much this one will grow this summer. It probably will turn into a gigantic bush, and I'm also hoping for some cute little rhizomes. As all the Alocasias that I have, it has been really happy in pon and self-watering pot. So I'm really looking forward how this guy will develop going forward. I hope it will grow absolutely massive. I'm a bit scared too because I don't really have the space, but I would really love to see it grow really large and maybe give me some corms. So this little guy doesn't look that impressive yet, but I promise you, I feel like this is going to be one of my top 3 favorite Anthetheriums in my collection once it grows a little bit. It's a super new acquirement. It's an Anthetherium Black Widow 13x43 clone 1 by Curious Plants. It's a propagation of his mother plant, and I'm just gonna show some pictures of his mother plant right here because it's absolutely stunning. By far not all Black Widow crosses or selves look like a Black Widow. Most of them really look just like a regular crystallinum, honestly, and his is just so stunning. It's so close to the original. It's super dark, super beautiful. I've really wanted it for a long time now. I've been actually looking at propagations of this on one of the Botanicas in the past, and I really regretted not getting it. So I'm really happy that I finally got my hands on it, and I'm so excited to see how it grows. It doesn't have a super huge root system yet because it's just a tiny little cutting, but it has been adapting really well to pon and self-watering, and I've seen also some fresh root growth, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this guy will grow. I'm very excited about this one right now. So now I'm gonna show you another big one. You guys can't see me behind it probably But honestly, who wants to see me when you have something like this? This is my yellow or aurea variegated Papylaminum. I've grown her from a tiny little plant again, as I usually do. And she is just flowering and flowering and flowering. I love her for that. I've already harvested one batch of seeds from her, which I sell, but the inflorescence that those seeds came from grew on a basically non-variegated leaf. It's this one. It's a little bit old, that's why there are yellow spots, but I promise you it was not variegated at all, and I got like 3 nicely variegated seedlings out of that whole inflorescence, which is really not that much considering that there were a lot of seeds on there. This inflorescence is coming out of this beautifully variegated leaf. The inflorescence itself looks variegated. The petiole of the inflorescence looks variegated, and I have my hopes up high that this one will produce way more variegated seedlings. It's a self again, and I've already pollinated it, and I think it already took. It looks really good. It's still quite early to say, but I think it's going to be a very good harvest. And this is its second inflorescence because one wasn't enough. Again, this plant just keeps on giving and giving. And this inflorescence also seems to be very nicely variegated. This is the leaf which it's coming from, also a nicely variegated leaf. And this one I've crossed with my Pap hybrid, which I call just Papi red veins because it has really red veins, and that Papylaminum hybrid has a really red backside and a lot of red veins and red petioles, so I'm kind of having my fingers crossed that I'm gonna get some interesting variegation colors out of it, maybe something a little bit orangey. Wish me luck, guys. Definitely going to be an interesting experience. I don't know yet if the inflorescence has been successfully pollinated. It literally just stopped its female phase, so we'll have to see if it truly takes or not. But I have my hopes up high since this plant is pretty happy and is flowering like crazy. Oh, and this is its newest leaf. The variegation isn't showing up as much since it's a type of Polaroid variegation where when the leaves are very young you can barely see it. But then when they get older, the contrast really increases and the variegation really pops. Like you can see on this leaf, it's the previous leaf, and it's just so stunning and the contrast is so high. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. So now I'm gonna show you a Variegated Alocasia. This one isn't too rare or super special. Like, they are rare, they come with a little bit of a price tag, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they're quite available, so if you really want one, you can find one. It's nothing super crazy special, but I love this one especially because it's so pink. Like, this is an Anthetherium. Oh god, I'm saying Anthetherium. This is an Alocasia Yucatan Princess Variegata. Usually the pink variegation on them is a little bit pale and almost a little bit like nude colored. Not as pink, but this one, I don't know, I already picked it out because it was super pink and the pink variegation was very pink and not nude. If you guys get what I'm trying to say here. But even though I've had it for a couple months now and I've grown it in slightly different conditions than the grower probably, it still keeps its really nice deep pink color, and for a long time, of course, on the younger leaves it's more intense, and then on the older leaves it gets more into this pale nude color, but it's not that brownish nude that I've seen on other ones, so this individual one I really like. So staying on the topic of pink plants, I have something you guys are probably gonna be really excited about. This is a propagation of my Anthetherium hot Barbie. It's a variegated Papylaminum hybrid that I discovered. I literally grew this from seed and it mutated into this absolutely beautiful pink variegation. And I picked this propagation specifically because the variegation on these new leaves that come out is like super sprinkly and I don't know, like really mixed. Normally the variegation on the hot Barbie is a little bit more sectoral, like on this old leaf. This is the old leaf that the cutting came with, and you can kind of tell by it. Yes, it is sprinkly, but I would say it's more of a sectoral variegation a little bit. like a Monstera alba or something. But on these leaves, I don't know. It's super sprinkly and super well mixed through, and I kind of like this sprinkliness. It's something new that it's doing, and it's kind of giving me confetti vibes, and it's really cute. And I generally, hot Barbie is always my favorite plant, so I thought I should at least show one of the propagations. Now I'm going to show you another Antherium that I've been really excited about. I've been really excited about this one for a while, to be honest, but it really had a glow up over the winter months. This is an Anthetherium Hofmani Blood Moon. Oh my god, I'm so excited to grow these. When they are young, they are not as spectacular, but when they grow large, they just turn into these huge, big, pillowy circles with red veins, and it's so beautiful. They get pitch black, and with the red veins, I love red veins, if you guys haven't noticed. And this one just really started to show these more mature features in the last couple of leaves. This one has a little bit of thrips damage on it, so guys, please ignore that. I can't wait to see how this one develops over the summer. I am already so hyped for the summer. I don't know how you guys feel. Please let me know in the comments below. Ever since I've started collecting houseplants, I am so much more hyped for summer, just because I'm so excited to see my houseplants grow. I mean, I've always liked summer. Who doesn't like the summer? But with houseplants, it's just so much fun. The winter is always a little bit boring because not so much is going on, but in summer, like, I can literally watch my plants grow double the size every day. It's so exciting, and this is one which I'm especially excited for to see grow. I really hope I'm gonna get some inflows on it. It's already in cataphil stage, even though it's not that large yet. Theoretically, it could already produce an inflorescence, but I'd rather have it grow a little bit larger before it does flower, just so it's strong enough to produce some seeds. So last but not least, I chose this one just because this leaf is so stinking beautiful. Oh my god, guys, look at it. It's just bright red purple. I think this is one of my favorite red vein crystallinum type of things. This is an Anthetherium Wonder Boy. I imported it from the US, and it didn't grow that great the first couple of years, to be honest. It's been years since I've got it. It's such a long time, but for whatever reason it started to size up really fast. This new leaf, you can kind of tell by the petiole how large the leaf will grow, and this petiole is just double the size of the previous leaves, and oh my god, the color is so pretty. It's so purple, oh my god. If you want to see how this leaf develops and how it will look when it fully hardens, check out my Instagram. I will be posting stories there. It is Botanical Katja, spelled exactly the same way as here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below which plants you've been really enjoying this spring. I'm always curious what plants other people have, and tell me about which plants you're excited to see grow this summer. I am so hyped for the summer. Oh my god. I can't wait to see all my collection grow and really pick up in speed. I am so exhausted from winter, and the sun has just been out, and I'm so happy. Bye!